Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back with another episode of Too Fat for 15, and this one is Bullied for Being Fat, which obviously is never okay. I'm always going to feel terrible if somebody got bullied. For me, it didn't really go that way, but that's because I realized like real early on that those kind of insecurities and stuff that I had about my weight, if I just lashed out, had a real problem with authority and with the loudest one in the room, nobody would mess with me. So I didn't get bullied per se. But was I insecure? Hell to the yes. I was a very insecure teenager, and I lashed out. Like, I got real aggressive with it so nobody would mess with me. So I'm kind of curious how it's going to work for these kids. But if you wonder why, when I see a kid acting out, I always feel like, oh, I wonder what's going on inside their head. It's because, like, I was really insecure as a teenager about my weight. So I handled it in a different way, you know? So when I see a kid going through something like that, I'm like, what kind of battle are they fighting inside their own head? That's kind of like my line of thought, at least. So let's check it out and see what these kids got going on in their life.
Today we start a new semester. Let's start off the year great and stay focused and remember why we're here and have a good year. Wellspring exists because there's an obesity epidemic in America.
Wellspring is a boarding school that allows kids who have issues with their weight to be able to develop new habits.
Yeah, boarding school. It's also the friggin' Lord Lottery, because I looked it up the other day. It's not 50K, people. Welcome to inflation. This is 75 grand for you to get your fat ass up and move it on this damn hill, okay? $75,000. Your parents better win the damn lottery and you better lose your ass.
Parents have tried a lot of things. They've tried low-fat sort of some of the time. They've tried education sort of some of the time. They haven't tried radical change in lifestyle, focusing on this difficult behavioral problem.
Of course, it doesn't make sense to send a kid away for 4 months of treatment if they're going to fall behind in academics.
Before anaphase, sister would separate.
So we have them like a regular school from 6:30 in the morning until.
For 4 months, your ass better be teaching me how to twerk on the internet also so I can pay for 75 friggin' grand. I better be popping off on OnlyFats if I have to go away for 4 months and pay 75 grand. Damn.
Approximately 5:30 in the afternoon.
I ain't with the drama, I get your mama.
Mom and Dad stuck in the back seat.
Scotty Basso needs to lose about 150 pounds, and he needs to do it quickly.
You guys been in the car?
Yeah, I will say I think Scotty got a little bigger, but the mom appears to have shrunk somehow. And the dad also looks like he got rid of his plumber's crack.
People, they don't know how to deal with it, and they don't even know how hard it is, what you're going through. And it's just really hard.
I don't know that it's hit me, to be honest with you. I don't know that it will hit me until we leave.
This is rough. We're 12 hours away. It's not like he's 25 minutes down the road at summer camp, you know? It'll be hard for him, myself, my wife, his little brother at home. But it's what's best for him.
Nope.
He doesn't want to get up and go to school. He doesn't want to, I don't want to say lazy because that's not the right term. But he doesn't want to be around anymore.
In school, I got picked on a lot. It felt like they didn't even want me there, and it got to the point where I didn't even want to go.
He went from being...
That sucks, but like, I don't know. For me, I snapped. Like, nobody was playing with me like that because people realized real quick, Sean's a little crazy. If you call him the F slur, fudge, no fat, if you would have said that to me, I would have smacked you across the face. But this kid clearly going through it. Like I said, it manifests with everybody differently. And I'm not bragging about that. Like, I'm very embarrassed that that's how it went for me. But it was like, I really feel like high school, like that whole mentality is like survival of the fittest or not so fittest, it's really weird how it manifests and how different kids handle it differently, like insecurities and stuff like that.
Being a straight A student to flunking, and he is a very intelligent young man. Look at him. He's just like, this is really my family.
I don't know these people. They just offered to give me a free ride, so...
He's going to enjoy it.
It's going to be a wonderful learning experience for him.
It's going to be his life-changing experience.
My husband and I had the lap band surgery back in April. we knew we had to do something for ourselves. And we thought if we did something for us, then in turn we can help Scott. The problem was the more weight that my husband and I have lost, the more depressed Scott has gotten.
Okay, because you got rubber bands around your stomach. So he's sitting here thinking, why can't it be that easy for me? Like, I'm telling you, kids are going through it. If you're a teenager and you're fat, you're fighting this battle inside your head every friggin' day.
When I first saw Tanisha, I was scared. I have 34 kids that I have to take care of, and you don't want to have to take them to the hospital if they fall.
Tanisha is super morbidly obese.
How you doing? My name's Curtis Harris.
If she were to continue as she has, then it's frightening to think about what would happen to her.
The super morbidly obese, or SMO students, are students that are 150 pounds to 200 pounds over what their body weight should be.
It's
SMO students sucks massive Oreos. Is that really what it stands for? Something like that?
It's a very good feeling to know that we're going to make a difference for her, and that the difference is probably the difference between life and death.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, how are you? Melody.
Dokie, nice to meet you.
How you doing? I've heard stories that they've helped other girls or other people. That's why I brought Tanisha here. My husband has to take money out of his 401 retirement plan to pay for the school, $25,000.
I'm telling you, I looked it up last night, 75K, okay? I better be walking away from this with, like, losing pounds, gaining inches. I better have a golden, like, it better be crazy for that amount of money.
That's a lot of money. And hoping and praying that everything works out for Tanisha here. Well, I want my daughter to live.
Hi. This is Tanisha. Miss Tanisha.
Hi, I'm Morgan.
This is the right place for me to be right now. This is the place where I am going to get the help that I need.
Let's go, Tanisha.
I was a normal
cute kid.
child. I wasn't exactly overweight.
What universe are you living in? I'm from Maryland too, sweetie. Like, okay, please don't say that. I realize I'm a fat ass little kid. You're clearly on the, I don't know, ate a whole lot of peeps scale, so you're not skinny. I don't know why you're lying right now.
Not as much as I am now. My body works against me. Insults, like under people's breath, that I'd still catch, and looks.
Okay. You're good, okay?
They look at me as if I'm some kind of alien.
Yeah, nobody's going, hey, look, there's E.T. That didn't happen, but when you're a teenager and you're overweight, I swear, if you're just walking down a hallway, you're automatically going to assume that everyone is laughing at you, and it's a terrible place to be, like nervous stomach, scared to get up and go to school every single day. Like, I went through it too, but like I said, I lashed out so nobody would mess with me, and a lot of these kids just seem way too timid to do that.
I'm just taking it one step at a time. And before I know it, it'll be time for me to leave, and I can be with my family again the way that I want to be.
Some of the kids that come here are pretty young, 11, 12, 13 years old, and being away from home for 4 months or more that's a big change, big adjustment for everybody involved.
The only thing I was worried about at 11 was Pokemon, and I just figured out one of my friggin' Pokemon cards from the other day could be worth $32,000. I'm about to cash the hell out, people, and I still couldn't pay for half of this camp.
Emily is 11 years old. She's the youngest student ever here at Wellspring. She weighs 216 pounds and needs to lose 100 pounds to get in a healthy weight. And she's at an age where this is critical to her success in life.
Oh,
So
poor
hard
kid.
to just adjust to the new surroundings. But that your family, they told me that they wanted me to come here, and it's like fun, but everyone's older than me, and
they really don't miss their parents as much.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you're a little kid, your mind's a battlefield and you got to look out for all the friggin' landmines. She's 11. Imagine what this is doing to her to be away from her family. Like, it's difficult, man. I know every kid is going through it that's overweight, but if you're not overweight, you're going through it too. That's why I always say just to be nice to your kids because you never know what the hell they're going through.
My brother and sister are really thin, and I don't have any weight problems. And my mom is like 170, and my dad's like 210, and they're losing weight because they can.
Emily's struggle with food, especially over the last several years, has been more of food has been a crutch. It's been an addiction.
You know, you can't lock your pantry and you can't put locks on the refrigerator, and we couldn't seem to help her enough.
You sure as hell can. My mom did. I just became a locksmith over friggin' night when she tried that move. Didn't really work in her favor. Sean turns out he can pick friggin' locks. Who would have knew?
We have tried numerous things over the last few years. We've tried childhood psychologists and dietitians, pediatric gastroenterologist, hypnosis therapy, personal trainers, try to keep her involved with sports. But over the last year, Emily has really struggled with food.
If you're too big for this world, people notice. They make fun of you.
Yes and no, okay? Nobody Chris Angel calorie freaked me. I didn't get hypnotized to get rid of the heavy. That would have been friggin' sick, though. You're getting very sleepy. You'll no longer suck on Snickers. That would have been wild.
Really, it breaks your heart. I mean, we were point blank telling her, Emily, if we don't get this issue with your overeating of food under control, you're going to die.
Scare the 11-year-old.
This is pretty much my last resort.
Also, I think when I was 11, my mom tried to bribe me. If you lose 50 pounds, I'll give you $300. Needless to say, my broke ass didn't get that $300. Son of a... we should go back to that, Mom. You gonna give me $300? Let's roll.
We have to deep clean every weekend. The rooms can sometimes get really disgusting.
Tarina, she's a very stubborn, tough individual, but that's how she was raised.
I hate this place.
Can you stop?
No.
Then please go outside.
I will.
Okay.
Like, even if I wasn't hungry, I would go to food. I would eat something big or eat something very sweet or with a lot of sugar, and didn't really care what I ate or put in my body.
Tarina comes from Florida in the Everglades, and she has spent all of her life on the reservation there with the Seminole tribe.
We were sent to Florida to die out by, no offense, by the white people.
Well, hot damn. Tell me how you really feel, okay? But nobody, okay, I don't know, man. I'm not going to get into that whole thing, but let's just not go there, okay? I do know people say the reservation is, not a very great life. I've seen Res Dogs or whatever the hell that TV show's called. It looked like hell on earth.
Her mother has been over 300 pounds and had a gastric bypass surgery and is now at a healthy weight. A majority of the people that are in her family struggle with being overweight.
I'm African American and Native American, and both sides of my family are diabetic.
So, Tarina, how does it feel to stay the whole year with me?
I don't know. I like it because I know somebody here, but I don't like it because I want to go home.
Me too.
I was, I guess you could say, chubby whenever I was a kid. I really didn't care whether I was big or fat or whatever you want to call it. Whenever I had something on my mind or something, I wouldn't talk to my mom, I wouldn't talk to anybody, I would eat. And that kind of was my place to run, was to eat.
All right, kind of reminds me of myself a little bit. I'm not a big share guy when it came to stuff like that, which makes it so much wilder what I do on the internet now. But typically, a lot of people either work one of two ways. They either can share their feelings or they just totally shut down, kind of just like withdraw into themselves and just live with that insecurity. But there's some kind of beauty in being broken and trying to figure out how to put all the pieces back together. At least that's how I look at it.
And then my dad passed away whenever I was 13, and I ate whenever I thought about it, and I didn't want to think about it, so all I did was eat.
She couldn't control her eating. I guess she overate, and just to rebel, I think.
When Tarina first came to Wellspring, she came in quite literally swinging.
Got in a fight with a boy.
Oh, damn, she just came in here like Chiefs on Cheetos or whatever the hell, and then she's just gonna come in here and start swinging at people. Like I said, I was aggressive too, so maybe she's just taking a page out of my playbook. A lot of people, you either figure out really young that like if you're louder and just more arrogant and whatever, nobody will mess with you. And it seems like it's working for her at this point. 'Cause look at how damn happy she is. I guarantee ain't nobody messed with her since she clocked that dude.
She had an incident with another student that involved some physical behavior.
Why are you
and we thought, oh, wow.
I punched him in the face.
Damn.
It was just because I was mad, and he said some really mean things. And I'm the type of person, like, if I tell you once, don't do it, or like stop doing it, but the second time, you're gonna like regret it. And I make sure you regret it.
True. I think the first time I ever snapped, somebody said I looked like a tomato with my red face or something like that. Smacked him across his face and told him next time he said something about my fat ass, I was going to eat his food because I'm so fat I needed it.
I mean, it sounds mean, but it's just, I guess, the way I was raised.
2, 1.
You must be Scott. Scott B, right? I'm Heather. Have you weighed in yet? This is the first one? Are you nervous? Yeah. You can hop on whenever you want. So this is just your starting weight. Hang in there. Welcome. Weigh-ins are the measure of their weekly success, so when they get on there and they don't see a big change or the change that they want, that can be disappointing, or it can really fuel them towards working harder.
This is also Scott way back at the start before he was like Chief Twerks for Taco Bell or anything like that, because he went home, he kind of like regressed a little bit, sucked on some Reese's, and then like his trainer came and found him, Channing Tatum.
Good morning, Tanisha.
With Tanisha's family, we were reported one thing by the parents and found out another as far as her weight goes.
Okay, you want to step up?
Weight was reported at 425. Her actual weight is 5'10".
Yeah, my fat ass used to lie about that too, but it was usually like if you had to go to an MRI or something and they were like, well, the weight limit's 500, and I like, use your imagination. I don't know what my weight is.
That's a huge difference.
85 pounds.
Coming up on Too Fat for 15, Fighting Back.
Yeah, I seen Scott coming around the corner right there, and he's hobbling a little bit. It slipped in the mud. He says he sprained his ankle. I'm really hoping that he's okay.
And later.
Monday mornings have an air of anxiety around because they're really measuring their success by the scale.
My fears is just like gaining weight back.
You don't know how much weight you gain until you step on a scale.
When kids arrive, we take away those things that have stopped them from being active.
Go through your luggage over here in this.
Yeah, Scott keeps getting friggin' hurt though, because he popped the ball in the first one and then twisted his taint. Somehow did that one. I don't know how he did that. Had to do something with tiramisu, probably.
Classroom?
Cell phones, computers, video games. Until the kids are ready to be able to incorporate those things back responsibly.
What we're gonna do when we go through your stuff.
We're also looking for any
contraband. We provide all the nutrition that our students need here, and there's no reason for outside sources.
This is... What the hell? Okay, here's Dad, I guess, and then we had Neo over here trying to make sure you ain't got any Nutella in your boxers. But all right, red pill, blue pill, I don't know.
Kind of my inspiration here. It's just my football jersey. I'd like to be able to fit back into it by the time I leave.
Nice goal.
My daughter's gonna cry all the way home. No doubt. This is the first time he's ever been away from home.
I have to say, to quote my dad, mothered him, and now it's time to let him grow up.
I will say overly mothering someone is definitely damaging. It can go one of two ways. Nobody's going to be perfect though, right? Mothering's not a perfect science. All I guess you can do is do the absolute best you can and learn from your mistakes there.
The BCs, or behavioral coaches, are the people that help kids to transform from who they are when they came to who they're going to be for a lifetime of controlling their weight.
The big cheeks.
Hey Scott, I'm Sally. I'm going to be your BC here. I'm Scotty's behavioral coach, which means I'm kind of like a school counselor for him. He comes to see me.
I'll call you BC, baby. What are we talking about here, huh? Can we put a move on the counselor?
Once a week for about an hour. First, your pedometer, which I'm sure you've already seen or heard that we measure our steps each day.
We give them a pedometer, which gives them the ability to see what their actual steps are. And their goal is 10,000 steps a day, which is approximately 5 miles.
This is your SMJ, which stands for your self-monitoring journal. So in here, you're just going to record your food intake for the day. Just write down the time that you eat, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the food that you ate, so it could be like pancakes or cereal, the amount of calories, and then the fat right here.
I would laugh my absolute ass off if one of these kids marched to a pawn shop to sell this pedometer or whatever it's called, just so they could eat some damn tacos instead of walking.
My heart breaks because I know I had something to do with it. You know, I know I did.
I really need to turn my life around, and I'm ready. And
Aww.
I want this so bad.
That poor kid is just like so broken, so unsure of himself, so insecure, probably waking up every morning with his stomach in knots, just not wanting to go to school, not wanting to feel like every little giggle in the hallways about them. Like, I'm telling you, you either lash out and kind of just push people away or let them know you're not to be effed with, or you sit there and you cry and feel bad for yourself. You got to figure out what you're going to do with your life, though.
I can't be the one to do it. He needs somebody other than me.
You're going to do good.
I met with my church, and we got a phone call that said, you get it all in motion, you get him there, and we are going to help you get it paid for. And
nice.
Here we are today.
I forgot that they crowdfunded him losing his cheeks, but at the same time, poor Scotty here, like going through the ringer in his head. And I remember that he leaves here, has a little bit of trouble. Like, I need to see more of these episodes, though.
He's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's just hard to leave him.
Nice meeting y'all.
It's the first day of the rest of his life. And I have to say I'm very proud of him. Like, I'm going to have my happy son back.
Happy meal? Also, I think everybody has this weird idea. You're a teenage boy, okay? You just got possessed by this demon called testosterone, and all these friggin' things going through your head, all these thoughts. You're sitting here thinking about girls 24/7. That's the only thing little boys fight about is girls. You're not just sitting here like all the time thinking about friggin' food. Like, he can't be just sitting here like, ooh, I want to finger bang a funnel cake. Like, that's not all he's thinking about at this point.
I already miss my parents. I already miss everyone. It's not even the second day yet. I already just, I don't know, it's just.
Homesickness is common, I think, just because of the fact of some of these kids have never left home. So
Also, Scotty's not really all that hard to read. He complains he's injured. They don't make him do anything. He cries. Mom swoops in, saves him, okay? He's gotten away with doing that for so long. He's going to have to learn how to kind of stand, be his own man eventually. Granted, he's just a teenager at this point, but this is kind of building the rest of his life at this point.
initial phase of homesickness is probably more just being scared than anything else. Definitely out of their comfort zone, in a new place with a bunch of different people, away from their comfort of family or homes.
Really having to focus in on Emily. It's scary that, I mean, you've only been alive 11 years and you've managed to get that out of shape and that unhealthy. It's gonna be a rough road if you're already, 70 pounds overweight and you're 11.
Okay, here's the thing though, all right? I was at least that weight at that point, I'm thinking. I know at that point I probably was, about 11. I weighed more than my dad. I was taller than my dad at that point, so who knows?
I think what caused me to gain the weight was just being like emotional from getting teased.
What happened today that made you so upset?
All these emotions are just.
You keep getting yourself so upset. You just keep thinking about home.
Aw, poor
So
kid,
hard.
man.
What are you thinking about?
Being home with my family.
Do you feel like the only thing that's gonna make it better is to go home? Or do you see that you think that you'll get over it and that you'll be okay here?
Just to go home.
Just to go home? Most of the time I just listen. I think we've all been homesick, and I think she told me it's the hardest thing she's ever done, and I believe her. Can you smile?
Dude, when I see a kid just absolutely going through the roller coaster of emotions that you're on as a teenager, it's like, it just brings me back to that time in my life and thinking about, like, what are these kids thinking, day to day? It's like certain things are the end of the friggin' world. Oh my God, you lost your cell phone. Just like stupid little stuff, right? And they're just kids, so they'll figure it out, okay? But it's the end of the world for most teenagers at this point. If you remember, you remember. Let me know in the comments.
Oh. Did you know that when you smile, it automatically makes you happy just a little bit? I can't
Gives
send her
you
home,
wrinkles.
and that's what she wants, so I have to try to distract her and give her as much love as I can. Okay, we'll go play.
At Wellspring, we have an immersion program, and it does separate the children from their parents, but it also separates them from a world that's antagonistic to their success as weight controllers.
All right, so tune in for me, guys. Tune in. Basically, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start here. You're gonna run all the way down there. You're gonna go up a slight hill. When you plant, you turn around and you come meet me back on the bridge over there, and I will tell you what your time was. Do I expect you guys to run the entire time? Let's put it this way. If you can run the entire time, I want you to run the entire time. Okay,
Bro, the look on Scott's face, his soul just left his body. He's like, run? What the hell do you mean? Is there a Slurpee at the finish line?
ready, set, go.
I love it.
Well, the timeout is one of the components that we test the students on to measure their cardiovascular endurance. It's for a student when they first get here, it's not uncommon for them to run miles in, past 30 minutes. We actually had a number of students who run in past 45. And then we retest them every 7 weeks. And it's amazing to see how much they actually drop.
I was fat. I still don't think I had a 45-minute mile. I may have never done a sub 10-minute mile in my damn life, but 45? What? Do they have a pulse?
Scott, when we started, he says that he took a step, and on his first step, It's muddy out here, so it slipped in the mud. He says he sprained his ankle. He said he wanted to keep going, though. I told him he can turn around and stop if he's hurt, but kept going, and I'm really hoping that he's okay.
I forgot my inhaler, so I can't really push as hard as I could. Yeah, I'm gonna save my energy to the last part of the course.
That's right. We're going to come in strong for the finish. We're finishers, baby. 600 pounds to finish it, okay? We're not starting off strong, but we're going to damn sure finish that thing.
$15.31. Good job. Good job. All the way through. Right to that pole. Right to that pole. $15.36. Good work. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. $15.49. Very good. Good job, guys.
I think all my friends will be proud of me.
Emily did very well, but I did notice this when she did finish. She wasn't those students who was extremely, as they put it, undying. She seemed fine. So that tells me that, she keeps working at it. She's going to be okay.
She may have had a little bit extra in the tank, okay? But who knows here? Maybe you'll get the best out of her. Channing Tatum from Save the Last Taco pushing people over here. He might get it out of her.
Yeah, seeing Scott coming around the corner right there, and he's hobbling a little bit. And one thing about the students that come here is it's really hard to tell. Oh, he's running. Good job, Scott.
He's a machine. He's a damn
Run right
machine.
Through me, Scott. Run right through.
All the way through. You gotta go all the way through the bridge. You got this. Doing awesome.
No problem, Scott. 26:07. Very good, bud.
Yeah.
I told you, we're fat, but we're finishers, baby. Every fat man's a finisher.
He does have that drive, and he does have that initiative. I mean, kid sprained his ankle the first couple steps of the race, and he's running that last straightaway around the corner because, what'd he say? He wanted to finish. How's your ankle doing, bud?
Still hurts.
Good job, buddy.
I just tried to go as hard as I could, get it over as fast as I could.
He ran in 26:07. National average for it is 6:26 based on his age and his gender. So he's...
Shut the... What? Nobody's running 6:26. You're full of it, Channing Tatum.
Got some work to do, but it's a start.
Good work.
I'm very proud.
Coming up.
People are already measuring me. What is the matter with these people?
I felt completely just embarrassed.
So I'm turning from there to there, so let go for a second.
She didn't say a word, but I tell you what, I was devastated.
I wore a size 60 jeans. I wear a 36, 34 right now. But just saying, if I walk in there, right, to Chubby Camp, and you immediately slap a tape measure on my double chin, we're gonna have a little bit of problem here, Channing.
All right, guys, so, hi. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take measurements from around your waist, around your hips, around your arms, around your shoulders, and around your thighs.
The important part about measuring the kids is it's a tool that we use to help them out and gauge their overall level of fitness, their overall level of performance here while they're at Wellspring.
A lot of times, guys, even though you're not losing the weight you want to, the weight that you want to lose is still coming off. And okay, you might have only lost 10 pounds, but guess what? You've lost 5 inches from around your waist. You've lost 10 inches from around your hip. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right.
If you've been a 40 waist and now you're a 36 waist, you obviously feel that, but it's also just another accomplishment that you've done to show a reduction in numbers.
I also got news for you. You better have lost some effing weight. If you lost 10 inches off your waist and you're not seeing any kind of pounds, there might be something friggin' wrong with you. Or you might have sprained your friggin' love handles. How do you even do that?
I've never been measured like this at all, ever.
Okay, bring that fist closer to your head.
This is all very scary. I think I'm kind of shell-shocked right now. Like that, I'm really taking everything in, just kind of just watching.
Yeah, the problems were shell-shocked. Macaroni and cheese shell-shocked. That's how we get to this point, okay? Tanisha, fellow Marylander, crab dip, Old Bay, all that good shit got her too. So me and Tanisha are same team, okay?
Come on over. So arms down, chest out. People are already measuring me. What is the matter with these people? For real.
The tape couldn't even fit all the way around me.
So we're talking from there to there, so let go for a second.
I felt embarrassment.
Thank you. Okay, now point to your belly button. All right, right there in the front.
He had to estimate the rest of the way, and
It's kind of effed up to take this girl who's brand new to this program, right? And then tell her, we're going to have to guesstimate where your belly button is, yada, yada. Like, that would just suck for her all the way around. She's already insecure, already, like, second-guessing herself, I'm sure. So it's just going to be 20 times harder for her at this point.
I was just embarrassed.
Only 4 inches, okay.
I would have been mortified, because that would really put it in perspective for me. Yes, I know I'm overweight, and I'm at a school with other kids that are overweight, but I'm also the only one in the 4 years we've been open here who has such a big waist the measuring tape can't fit around it.
You sure about that, Channing? Was that 4 inches? Some guys would have called that 10. That probably was more like a solid 10, right?
Off the top of my head, I think that is the largest waist and shoulders and hips we've ever had on a student here. If I could, little friendly. Oh yeah, there you go.
I just got like 15 hugs in 3 days. It's really weird.
Man, I haven't gotten 15 hugs in my life. I'm not saying I want a hug, but I'm just saying, you know, you should be thankful. Okay. So 61. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, got it. 56 and 23.
Here, I mean, everyone's going.
Also, we've got enough hugs and enough Hershey kisses to go around, Scott. So if you're measuring your success based on how many hugs you get, he's never going to run a sub 45-minute mile, and I'm rooting for Scott hard.
Look at the same problem, so it makes it a lot easier.
16 and a half.
I know how to deal with it, and I really think it's gonna help.
Yeah, Emily. All right, so I need you to point to your belly button for me.
Because of my weight, it got to the point where like I couldn't like do activities. Like I was just like really tired, and I really knew that my weight was so unhealthy, and I really have to do something to change it, or I'll die at an early age.
Good work. You're done? Yeah. Stretch your hamstrings and your lower back, guys.
My what?
Hamstrings, muscles on the back of your legs. One of the 5 components of overall physical fitness is flexibility. So sit and reach is a really, really easy and simple test to help measure flexibility in the students. Sit and reach, we measure how many inches past their heels that they're able to get their fingers to. Hey, are you Tanisha? All right, I didn't have.
You want me to be more flexible and reach a little further, you better put a double stuffed Oreo at the end of that thing, because those things were designed to roll away from fat people, and sometimes you got to get creative and flexible to reach under things and get it back. Like, I swear, they just roll away from you at this point.
I have the most active parents in the whole world. They just sat me in front of the original Nintendo, and I used to play that for hours, and I ballooned all the way up to 200 pounds by the time I was 9. I was a big kid like a lot of these guys are. In 7th grade, I did wrestling. I lost 40 pounds during wrestling season, and before you know it, by the time I hit the beginning of 9th grade, I was of normal weight. 3/4 of an inch, good work. Every year, I always tell them, you guys can do this. You can do it. And eventually, I really hope that they start to believe that. So.
There ain't no way that you're sitting here saying Mario made you morbid, and then you started fisting men in singlets or whatever, and then you lost all the weight that quick. Like, you just got a wild opinion of the world here, Channing.
1, 2, 3. Reach forward, not down. There you go.
When students first come here, it's not that they're just overweight. The problem is they haven't done activity in probably a great many deal of years.
Okay, so give that a shot. We'll do your 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also not sure if flexing your double chin makes you more flexible, but what the hell do I know?
And not quite making it. Okay, that's okay.
A little bit disappointed. Like I didn't know I was not that flexible. Like because I've danced for so many years. Like I thought it would have been more. Because I know I was more flexible.
Hey, after this video, I have to go to a banquet for the girls' dance team, and I'm the one that mixes and masters the songs for them to dance to. So it's kind of funny hearing her say that. Like, she's like, I guess dancing, you should be pretty damn flexible.
Before I came here.
I'm going to Dutch's daughter, baby. Crab cake.
gonna work on teaching you one technique that I think will be very useful at this time when your emotions are kind of out of control.
I basically coach the students through their program.
You're really saying, you know, I really want to go home because I'm homesick or I'm miserable, but I think it's going to let you look at the bigger picture and kind of work on really thinking what's in your best interest while you're here.
I teach them self-monitoring, goal setting, kind of looking at some of the behaviors that have kept them being overweight or struggling with their weight.
You're a teen. You eat your feelings. Like it's never been more obvious to me that when you're a teenager, you are going through the friggin' ringer inside your own head, okay? Everything's the end of the world. You're so negative. Like, you have to lead with this just delusional confidence. And I'm saying that to you, even if you're an adult. Like, you're friggin' awesome. Just get over that. Once you get over this whole, like, everyone hates me, I'm my own worst enemy, the devil's advocate's inside my head, he's telling me these crazy things about myself. Once you get past that, life just becomes so much friggin' easier, and I want everyone to live with that level of confidence in themselves.
And I know that Emily came up with a huge list of emotions that she was feeling about being here. So why don't you give them to me?
It was like sad, insecure.
Insecure, that's a huge one there. Insecure.
Yep. Miserable and disbelieving.
Miserable, all right. If I knew that I'm here and I'm sad, angry, frustrated, disbelieving, the obvious decision is I need to get out of here, right? Homesickness is not gonna last the whole time you're here. But in the meantime, you need to figure out a way to deal with that.
The group makes me feel like so much better. You know, like, just like I have a ton of support already, but like having a smaller group, like we can talk all about our emotions.
In order to get to the cafeteria, you have to climb the hill.
The hill doesn't get any easier if you walk it 100 times or you walk it once.
Look at Scotty here, just like, what do you mean I have to climb Ego Everest to get me a damn pancake? This is effed up.
That thing is by far the steepest hill I've ever seen.
Ooh, this lovely hill.
Genius.
Well, the hill has kicked my butt.
Whoa, I went down it today. Oh, and that was hard enough. I cannot imagine climbing up it.
You know the best part about this is we're designed to roll, okay? So you could just like pick up some momentum on the way down this thing. So if you guys are running the mile next time and this hill is involved in any like form or shape or way, I would just hit the roll down this puppy.
So the hill is just one more great way for kids to connect the dots. You make it up the hill, you get to eat.
I watch them every day walk up and down that hill with ease, and I'm so envious.
See you at lunch, Nisha.
I have something called Blount's disease. That means that my legs, they bend inwardly. And so I've had a lot of surgeries to fix the bending. And I have.
Oh, this poor girl, man. Like, okay, she's already fighting a battle against herself and her own like mental issues and stuff. Cause like I said, you're your own worst enemy, okay? Not to mention the physical barriers that she's fighting too. I didn't even know about this.
A lot of scars.
Poor girl,
Blount's
man.
disease can happen to anyone, but the reason, in my case, it was so advanced, it was because of my weight. I can't remember even the exact number of surgeries I've had.
With someone like Tanisha, we just have to take extra precautions for her safety. So, you know, if we have to transport her up the hill until it's comfortable for her to be able to do that on her own, then that's something that we accommodate.
Also, here's my question, all right? With her mother and all that, wouldn't she have tried to fix her weight early on? knowing that her daughter's gonna go through numerous friggin' surgeries just so she can walk up and down the hill. Like, the mom should have got so far ahead of this, and I know that's something like ridiculous for a man that got the 605 pounds to say, but I also didn't have surgeries every time I turned around because I was fat as a hippo.
When I first arrived, I was in transport. I felt relief. I do want to be off transport. It's just a matter of believing in myself that I can do it.
Yeah.
Most of our students have complicated relationships with food. Most of the time, we see students who use it as an emotional filler.
What we're trying to do here is to help them see that there's this whole world of food that they haven't explored, primarily fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, but everybody likes to French fry their feelings way more than they want like a carrot for like a buddy. You know what I mean? The whole Veggie Tales, like my feelings doesn't usually work as good as the funnel cake F me up. Like that's the good stuff, right? Everybody wants the good stuff, not the, well, let's work on the let's not die stuff. I want these teens to get better too.
Before I came here, well, my favorite foods were probably like chips and stuff. Like I love carbs and stuff, so like bread and pasta.
I would eat like a bowl of cereal that is probably a really sugary cereal most of the time.
This bread called fry bread. Oh my God, you have to have it. And it's like, this is basically grease.
Yeah, it's just bread that's fried in oil and then you throw powdered sugar on it, right? Isn't that just how that whole thing works? But you take a bunch of teenage boys that are in love with food and 400 pounds, and I'll show you, like, no, I'm not going to show you, okay? But I guarantee I can figure out how some of these teens make their own homemade donuts. They'll punch a hole right out of that puppy.
I love chicken, fried chicken, which isn't good at all.
I'm just getting the pineapples. I don't like the other fruits in here.
How do you like the food?
Not exactly a fan of the sweet potato fries.
It'll get better, I promise. And so what's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Mwah. Perfect. I've been here for 2 months and it's lost 47 pounds. Every week it's just been getting better and better. And my first week, lost 9 pounds that week. I've been working really, really hard. And the times I haven't, well, I was still working hard. But
because you want your life back, because you're driven, because you see that there's hope for you. Scotty hadn't quite figured that out yet, but that battle inside your own head, you have to win it. That's the biggest fight you're going to have in your whole entire life. It's always going to be that battle with yourself. Everybody has it day in, day out. Like, there's nobody gets past that one. Nobody just gets to wake up in the morning and doesn't think something negative about themselves from day to day. You got to win that one first, and then you're golden.
But, yeah, just know you'll do really, really great. And you just have to keep working.
Like, what's the really hardest part of the day?
Probably just getting up in the morning, dude.
Coming up.
Shoot. You see that basket right there? Yep. All I want you to do, let them feed you, shoot that ball up there. That is your thing. All right.
I was thinking, what?
Yeah, tell the biggest person there, let them feed you. Okay, this, like, bad choice of words, okay?
In the world have I gotten myself into?
The good old outdoors and obesity.
They have 3 segments of PE, 3 different PE classes throughout the day. Yeah! And that starts at 7 o'clock. They all meet down at the courts.
Also, not fair. Tanisha gets the friggin' Uber everywhere, although her legs are absolutely destroyed. But for 75 grand it takes to go to this place, you better find me a damn Sasquatch for my 600-pound ass.
Students tell me before that they feel left out of participating in activities. There are certain elements of their self-esteem that do get affected from that.
I remember
Tanisha.
thinking, this is gonna kill me. That's what I thought.
Problem is a lot of our students actually come in here, and it blows my mind, but they've never picked up a basketball before in their life.
I can't even remember the last time I played sports at home. Our first team sports, we were playing basketball. So the first challenge about that wasn't even playing basketball. It was actually walking to the other side of the court. I never thought I'd be able to do it at all.
Dude, listen to this girl and the way she's talking right now, right? I never thought I would be able to walk that far. I never thought this was possible for me. That's the negativity that you got to work through. If she gets past that, Tanisha will just be a totally different person. She'll live her best life, and I'll be like over the friggin' moon for her. Not moon pie, but over the moon.
I walked across the court. I sat down 3 or 4 times.
That's tough.
In this game especially, you don't have to move too much. You can stand, catch the ball, and just pass it.
Who told you don't move in basketball? What effing version of basketball are you playing? Let's play dodgeball and you not move very much.
Okay, which end do you shoot towards? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. You see that basket right there?
Yep.
All I want you to do, let them feed you, shoot that ball up there. That's what you do.
All right.
That is your thing.
All right.
All right.
I was thinking in my mind, oh my God, what in the world have I gotten myself into?
Dunk it, Tanisha. No dunkaroos, but dunk it. I could dunk it when I was 16.
Stop. Ellie.
She couldn't stay in a basketball game longer than maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute tops, where she had to sit down.
I couldn't even be in and play for a whole minute. I definitely felt angry with myself.
Damn.
Legs hurt.
Okay.
My first week here, it was just tough, and I was so homesick, and I actually enjoy doing the sports now, and like the weight loss is so worth it. I promise you, it's gonna get way better.
I'm actually surprised none of these kids are like lashing out towards any authority figures at all, because that's kind of the route I took. Like, okay, even like my 9th grade English teacher was like, Sean, you were in my honors English class 9th grade. What the hell happened to you? And I was just like, or no, what'd he say? He said, what are you going to do with your life? And I told him, I don't know, maybe I'll be in the paper for beating my wife like you. Like, that's just the kind of mentality I had. Like, I was just like straight venom in my veins trying to get back at people. But it's just because I was insecure. Every one of these kids is insecure, but none of them are lashing out quite the way I did, besides the one girl that clocked that dude.
It was hard, but I felt determined to be able to eventually do it.
Can you give it a try for a minute?
Yeah.
After she subbed for 5 minutes, she wants back in.
I want to try again.
Tanisha is nothing if not determined.
Get it.
Oh, Tanisha!
Yeah.
All I want you to do, pick a side. All I want you to do is just put it in the hoop. That's it. Okay, they're gonna get you the ball. All right?
Oh, man. That's because Marylanders are strong, baby. You see that? Tanisha's sitting here spirit fingering away the saggy extra 600 pounds. That's how we do it, buddy. We're all spirit.
What's this?
Tanisha.
When she made a basket, I mean, everybody went crazy. I thought that was great.
I've never scored a basket in a game.
Aww.
Game, line up, shake hands.
It's amazing to me to see it paying off because it's hard work, hardest thing I've ever done. And I hope to keep giving it everything I have.
right. You love to see it. Tanisha still got the fight in her, okay? She might have got to the point where she's struggling to do everything, but she's got will, all right? And willpower will lead to weight loss eventually, which, like, I'm so over the friggin' moon for her. I love Tanisha. I think she's a good person.
Coming up.
We have weigh-in at Wellspring every Monday morning.
Real nervous just for the fact that we have weigh-ins.
You're basing everything you're putting into your life on what number's going to show up on that scale.
Stand really still for me. It's moving around.
I allow myself to feel nothing until afterwards.
We're going to see if that air calories got Scott, buddy, because I'm pretty sure that kid's probably been drinking some syrup packets behind the scenes. Behind the salad, BTS. Ooh, dinner.
We have weigh-in at Wellspring every Monday morning. We do it once a week to kind of assess the progress that the student has made in the past 7 days.
You know?
Yeah.
Monday mornings have a air of anxiety around them around here because weigh-in is so important for kids. They're really measuring their success by this scale.
I'm real nervous on Monday mornings just for the fact that we have weigh-ins.
From 6:30 when I wake up until after I've been weighed in, I allow myself to feel nothing.
I think the reason tensions are so high is because you're basing everything you're putting into on what number's going to show up on that scale.
That's right, because we are the weightless. You feel weightless, you just become the weightlessness. That's how we do it. That's what I'm saying. You got a morbid mind freak this shit. Just think you're skinnier, all of a sudden you will be.
My fear is just like gaining weight back. A lot of people are like, if you really worry about it, like it's gonna happen, so don't like stress, but I worry anyway.
Whenever you know you're gaining weight, but you don't know how much weight you gain until you step on a scale, yeah, it gets scary.
Morning, Scotty. And this week, 343.5. Good job.
My goals are basically to get down to 250 pounds at least.
All right, he's lost 22.5 pounds, but if a teacher would have came in here and been like, oh, you gained weight or said something negative to me, like I would have absolutely lost it. I had a teacher that I tormented pretty damn bad that was just like nasty to me. And what did I, oh yeah, man, that's kind of messed up. Should I even tell that? I used to go in and before class, I would put adult videos on their computer. So when they pulled up the projector, it would pop up on the screen. And then when they came in, I would be like, is this what you do in your free time, you sicko, trying to show this to a bunch of children?
It's still not a healthy weight, but it's a very good goal for here. And then just to keep, working on it and eventually within a year or two to be 150 pounds again.
Good morning, Emily. This week, 196.5. Good job.
When I first came here, I was like really upset. I just wanted to go home, and then, I started realizing like this is just for the good. Once I just started losing weight, that was like worth it.
You're 11, Emily. You've got so much life left to live. I know things when you're 11 feel like the end of the world, and a teenager, like everything is just like batten down the hatches. My life is over. Oh my God, I got mud on my white shoes. Like that will just wreck your life. But life is so much more to that. Like these kids are all going to pull it together, have great lives if they can find the determination and beat that own like obstacle inside their head. The obstacle course up there is the most effed up obstacle course there is.
Any guesses? No, you can just get on. Okay. 225.5. Yeah.
Shit, let's get on her diet, man. She lost 56 pounds on the UFC diet. The ultimate F up chubby people.
I'm proud of myself. My self-esteem is better. I used to look in the mirror and just like for a good 2 seconds and then just leave. But now I can stand in the mirror for like hours.
Good morning, Tanisha. Do you need a hand?
Everyone knows the mirror steals 600-pound souls, but if you can sit there and learn to love yourself, like stare at yourself in the mirror, I don't know what you got to do. Just don't run out of lotion. That'd be a little weird.
Okay, and be really still because this scale floats all over the place.
I just try to stay calm and hope for a good number.
476.
There you go.
Really?
Was
Yeah.
really good. Congratulations.
I'm starting to feel the difference. It's like, wow, it's actually happening. It's a great feeling.
Tanisha turning into friggin' Yao Ming out here instead of just us being 500, 600 pounds and eating all the Chinese food.
Slow and steady wins.
Oh, damn it. That's the end of it. I don't like to watch the next episode because I like to just jump into them when I'm going to watch them. But okay, a lot of jokes, a lot of messing around. Teenagers dealing with being tubby. Not a very easy place to be. Like I said, you're your own worst enemy. You're going to fight a million different battles against yourself before you ever win one with the scale. And if you can get past that, you can be successful. Tanisha got some fight in her. She obviously wants to live a better life. She doesn't want to sit here and be known by her weight for her whole entire life, right? Scotty got a lot of friggin' injuries going on. Apparently that guy training for the Olympics his whole life, and he's just been kind of shattered by some of these knee problems, you know. He's spraining things, but Emily, I think was her name, the 11-year-old, you're 11. Her life could be so much more than just sitting there worrying about her weight. So I think her parents are trying to get on top of it really early. But I love this show. I love Too Fat for 15. It's such a fun, entertaining show, and Fat Camp's always entertaining. But fight that own battle in your head, learn how to win that war, and weight loss comes next. You know, okay, there's insecurities that everybody's gonna battle. When you're a teenager, insecurity is gonna be like the name of the game. Get past those insecurities, learn how to deal with that, and you're golden. That's all there is to it. But leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about this one. And yep, that's about it. I appreciate it. See y'all later. Bye.